long before it was called Cagayan de Oro City. The city was known as Cagayan de Misamis, and the center of the Spanish town stood the town plaza, the same ground that would become Gaston Park. During the 80s, plaza were not just an open space. They were the soul of the community. Here, soldiers parade in formation, churchgoers gather after masses, festivities fill the air with laughter, music, and prayers. The park owed its name to Segundo Gaston, a prominent figure in the city's early development. As a mayor, he was a visionary who saw the need for civic order, public safety, and beauty, laying the foundation for the modern city known today as Cagayan de Oro City. But not all the memories holder are quiet or joyful. For on the April 7, 90s, the park has become a battlefield. During the Philippine-American War, brave Cagayanon revolutionaries led by General Nicolas Capistrano launched a surprise attack against American troops in camp right here. It was a bold stand for freedom. True, the battle ended in American victory, ignited a fire in the hearts of the people, a fire of identity, pride, and resistance. Today, a marker reminds us of the brave stand, of a time when this quiet park echoed with the sounds of battle and hopes. Decades has passed by, and slowly, the park transformed from a battlefield into a haven. Gaston Park has become a sanctuary for locals and travelers alike. In the early mornings, it greets joggers and churchgoers. By the day, students sit under its tree, lovers throw hand in hand, and elders exchange stories on the shaded benches. And when the sun sets, Gaston Park becomes a celebration of modern Cagayanon life. Families gather for food and laughter. The fountains comes alive in dazzling colors. There's a sense of joy here and unity. A community finding peace in the very place where war once raged. Gaston Park is not just a landmark. It is a living monument to courage and community, to memory and modernity, to everything that makes Cagayan de Oro City a city of golden friendship.